For Tarantino, this movie with Kevin Costner is worthy of a modern Stanley Kubrick. Back in Ek Nai Nights Quentin Tarantino took to Vanity Fair to champion a Ek Nai at Batroid movie with a then-rising Kevin Costner. Fandango, Kevin Reynolds' first feature, trails 5 fresh graduates from Titsas to Nitiko in Ek Nai Shat Ek with the Vietnam War looming. Tarantino's verdict was striking, likening Reynolds to Stanley Kubrick and placing this debut among cinema's finest. It helped set the course for Reynolds' collaborations with Costner on Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves and Waterworld, alongside work like Bête, Guerre and Hatfields McCoys. Quentin Tarantino and his bold comparison. Quentin Tarantino has never been one to hold back his opinions on cinema. His passion for the medium often leads him to highlight gems that others might overlook. One such example is his admiration for the Ek Nai at Bat's film Fandango, directed by Kevin Reynolds and starring a young Kevin Costner. Tarantino has even compared Reynolds' work on this film to that of a modern Stanley Kubrick, a bold nod to its ambition and craft. James Cameron is preparing a new Terminator, but not everything is going as planned. Netflix's most expensive series resurfaces, but its sequel will require patience. The story behind Fandango. Released in Ek Nai at Bat, Fandango follows 5 recent college graduates on a road trip from Titsas to Mexico in Ek Nai Sat Ek, a period overshadowed by the Vietnam War. Known in France as In Bringe Denver, this coming-of-age tale blends humor, drama, and deep nostalgia. The film marked a key turning point for Kevin Costner, giving him one of his earliest breakout roles as it captured a generation suspended between carefree youth and an anxious future. With Tarantino sees brilliance in Kevin Reynolds. In a Ek Nai Nights Vanity Fair interview, Tarantino praised Kevin Reynolds' direction, calling him the Stanley Kubrick of his decade. For Tarantino, Fandango ranks among the finest debut films, packed with inventive choices and emotional weight and cunning in first features. What sets it apart, he suggests, is Reynolds' ability to shape a story that feels both profoundly authentic and visually striking. Kevin Reynolds' journey in Hollywood. Kevin Reynolds may have impressed with Fandango, but his career continued to evolve. He directed Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves and the war drama Bête, guerre, and his handling of complex historical narratives extended to the Emmy-winning miniseries Hatfields McCoys. Fans of Kevin Costner will also recognize Reynolds as a collaborator on Waterworld and for his contribution to the script of Dance with Wolves, a partnership that has seen both synergy and strain. Even for Duishinanillion, Ridley Scott refused to show at this installment of a cult sci-fi saga. Een 2 days en een war movie gives an unprecedented feat for Germansheime. Where to watch and revisit this game? If Tarantino's praise has sparked your curiosity, Fandango is accessible on VOD platforms and available on demand. It is an ideal pick for lovers of road movies and wistful coming-of-age stories will want to discover why this film resonated so strongly with one of Kenma's most outspoken admirers.